There you go.
Greetings and welcome back to Tales from Felfair Manor. Last time, oh god, Jonah tried to cook. They were lovely, pan things.
The last few of them were almost recognizable.
Almost.
Pan pucks.
Yeah. They were things. They were made in a pan. They constituted as nourishment. It was a good time. All of you went to town, as far as I remember, to talk to some people about the Black Diary.
No, we didn't all go to town.
Oh yeah, no, not all of you, but like.
Yeah, just fuck, I don't remember.
Oh, no,
Doctor.
Wait, and now I remember. Father David went and found a picture of Esther and her father and her cat.
Rachel.
No, sorry, yeah, Rachel. Rachel, not Esther.
We had an encounter with a bloody safe.
Oh yeah, bloody safe. You
Yep.
took a picture of it. I haven't made the picture. I'm so sorry. I'm a failure.
It's fine.
You're fine.
Just use AI.
You're not fine.
No.
Shut up. Anyway, you talked to Esther. She gave you some hints on which ghosts are good to talk to. And you decided to prepare for the Butterfly Inspector for this session. So we're going to jump right back in at evening time.
Right. Okay, I want to say we got everything ready because we, double checked everything. We had hours.
You had hours.
So who's doing what? Who will play the music for the ghost?
Jonah volunteers for music duty.
Okay. Raymond, I think, will man the laptop that has all the cameras attached to it.
Oh yeah.
And
David's just chilling.
just chilling. You could pray
He
for
is
us.
also involved. Yeah, he is also involved.
He's in the background.
Father David
Making tea.
Father David is important to give us our last rites in case something goes wrong.
Yeah, he's
No.
praying.
There's one other important thing he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh.
His best.
Aw.
Yeah.
He is.
Thank you. It's appreciated.
What are you? I'm a Catholic priest.
I'm a Catholic priest. What are you doing? My best.
Doing my best.
I do my best.
Yes. That is some type of shit he'd say.
Yeah.
All right, so Raymond will be in here on the laptop.
David's not sure how the whole tech thing kind of works, so he's kind of like twiddling his fingers together, unsure where to go and what to do.
I think you should be on the laptop with me.
Gingerly leaning over Raymond's shoulder, eh?
I mean, I don't care. Maybe.
Yeah, lean over Raymond's shoulder a bunch.
Are there any other jobs that we need to be done for this?
No, you pretty much.
Who has the ghost glasses?
That'd be David.
Yes.
Who has the camera?
I'll take the camera.
Okay, so you are on camera duty. The ghost glasses, I think. I mean,
Actually,
the ghost glasses work through the cameras, right? So.
probably. Let me fucking try it. Let's
Yeah.
see what happens.
Time to find out.
Yeah.
So Patty has the ghost glasses. Wait, what?
Patty will be grabbing the ghost glasses and the camera.
Alright, cool.
She will look fly as hell.
Fly
Hell
as
yeah.
hell.
Cool bitch hours.
Yeah, what do the glasses look like anyway?
Well, have you ever watched National Treasure?
Yes.
The stupid ass little lens glasses things that they find.
Ah.
The
Nice.
green.
I love those.
But green. Yeah, I love them too. That's why I made an artifact about them.
Oh wow, those do look stupid.
Yeah.
Show pics. Show pics.
Just Google National Treasure glasses.
Oh boy.
It's called an ocular device.
Oh yeah, those things.
Frank spectacles.
They're just 3D glasses,
Oh
basically.
no.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I
They
love
are
them
you-
so much.
They're
I
great.
love them so much too. They're fantastic.
This is a great little prop.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so so you're on camera duty and you have the glasses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Let's see if the glasses work on video recording.
Yeah.
No, good idea.
Yeah, it's a good
And
idea.
if they don't, then we might need them to be there in person anyways.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't,
Ooh.
what if we put them in front of the camera? That would work, right? That should be able to see things.
So, like,
Is that what
In
Patty
theory,
was just
yeah.
implying?
well, no, I was just gonna say I was gonna wear them while we were doing the thing because I can see what the camera's recording. And like in theory, I guess let's just try seeing if they can work while I'm wearing them, and then
Yeah.
next time we try and do some goofy ghost shit, we can
Oh yeah.
I don't know, like, tape them on.
We have enough like green stuff where we can try that out later.
Oh yeah. You've got an entire mansion full of green stuff.
All right. So, yeah, I guess everything's ready for the ghost. Let's see if he's punctual.
Ready for the
The
ghost.
ghost.
As evening falls, and all of you take your places, you wait anxiously as the time comes for the butterfly spectre to appear. You wait as darkness slowly creeps closer and closer. The sun diving down behind the horizon, casting its last golden rays above the treetops and onto the rooftops of the town below. It would almost be serene if you weren't waiting for a ghost to materialize. And sure enough, at exactly the time where he usually materializes, you spot something on the cameras in the winter garden. Butterflies keep swarming, collecting towards one singular place, and eventually
Ah!
you see the spectre appear. As usual, he runs towards the door, banging on it, tearing at it, rattling it. He seems desperate, pained almost. He keeps looking towards the lake.
Question.
Go ahead.
Part of Patty's shoulder rate camera is a directional mic. She's got all of her like gear set up. She's gonna try playing with the audio settings to see if she can hear anything while the directional mic's pointed at Butterfly Man.
Oh yeah. So is she like where is she? Is she out there in the hallways or is she in the winter garden?
Honestly, if there's windows that look from like rooms into the garden, she's probably like, like in one of the crawled up onto a. It's probably like goblin crawled her way onto like a nightstand or whatever the fuck that thing is. A box.
Nice. Yeah, that is a box being used as a nightstand. It's very rustic.
Fancy.
So, she uses her directional mic and turns it towards the butterfly spectre, and indeed, she does hear something. And it's... She could almost laugh. It's so typical. That man is speaking backwards. Like, that butterfly spectre is saying everything fucking backwards. It'd be funny if it wasn't kind of unnerving in real life. She's seen plenty of fake ghost shows where someone starts speaking backwards. It's well rehearsed and it's practiced and it's sterile. It's something different when it's happening right in front of her. And when the strange echo from the words precedes them as well.
Patty will take like a voice recorder, probably like her phone or something. And as she hears, she can't really like sort out the backwards talk in her head in like the heat of the moment. That's something she'll need to like keep down for later. She's not sure if this is being recorded properly or if there's going to be some weird ghost shit. So she'll take out her phone and then very quietly begin whispering the like backwards words she begins hearing into the phone
Very
while
clever.
she's recording it.
Smart.
Nice. Nice, very nice. Eventually, though, the butterfly spectre grows discouraged. He keeps banging on the door and tearing at it, but bit by bit, the butterflies start dissipating. And this is usually where people say that the spectre just disappears, but I would like everyone who's watching to roll a spot hidden check.
Yep, and it's also about time to start playing that music.
Yeah.
Success!
I did it!
Nice. Well, where is Jonah, by the way? Is he also in the hallway? Or...
Oh, right,
Cool,
I think I forgot to move him, so he'd be where... Probably around where Patty is.
I make it.
Oh, right.
Nice success.
Yeah, Raymond, did Raymond make or not make it?
I make it.
Oh, nice. All of you, in that case, very clearly notice that before the butterflies dissipate from the spectre, he seems to slide to his knees. And Patty can clearly hear what sounds like, even backwards, that sounds like sobbing.
Patty's doing her best to not be thrown off by all of this because, like, hearing people talk backwards, kind of creepy. The reason why people used to freak out their listeners on like shitty internet videos. And like, it's one thing to get a nerd to all that stuff. It's another thing to hear an actual like ghost man who's probably like witnessing something horrible because there's a lot of weird amount of murder that happens in this house.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like it's cursed.
Wild, right? So it's a little fucking freak ass to hear like reverse crying from a butterfly man.
Yeah.
She's doing her best to keep it together.
As she's doing her best to keep it together, the sobbing grows quieter but more disjointed. And that's when she hears something interesting. Very distinct footsteps. She can't see the butterfly spectre anymore, but she can hear him. And he is walking towards the door. The door that's right next to her. The hallway.
Oh shit. Patty will do her best to like goblin scramble out into the hallway and then go perfectly still. She'll even hold her breath, try to like stay calm as she can hear her heartbeat in her ears, and then try to see if she can navigate and follow this thing with the sensitive or the sensitive boom mic on her camera.
Nice.
I believe it is now time for the music according to plan, correct?
Maybe?
So I forgot some of the details.
Play that shit.
All right. I believe it was a record and a record player, correct?
Yes.
All right. Playing that shit right now.
Before you do that, I want to ask, is Patty wearing the glasses? I forgot to ask.
Yes, Patty's wearing the glasses.
In that case, you didn't just hear it, she's seeing him.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh, shit.
Green.
Can she see this guy through the camera?
She can see him through the camera, but he's strange and fuzzy and blurry. It's far clearer when she's just looking head on, but through the glasses.
All right.
She'll keep like alternating between like her focus from like her left eye and her right eye that like is watching the little eye lens for the camera.
And she sees him staggering down the hallway, his hand grazing the walls as he leans against it here and there, stopping once in a while to bury his face in his other hand. With her directional microphone, she can pick up the faintest whispers of crying. And she sees him stagger on. And that's about the time when Jonah starts the music.
Yep.
Get in the hallway.
Yeah. Bringing the record player out in the hallway.
Mm-hmm. So Jonah starts the music and brings the record player out in the hallway. The Spectre stops, dead in his tracks. It's almost like he's frozen. He slowly turns and stares down and in the direction of the record. He seems to flicker for a moment. And as Patty looks at him, it almost seems like there's two of him. There's one standing stock still, reaching towards the record player, and there's the other one who continues staggering down the hallway. It's only for a moment before the two are one again, and he starts to walk towards the record player, one hand held out.
Patty opens the door to step in the doorway, be out of the way, and she continues to quietly dictate what's happening to her phone.
Dr. Celeste LeBlanc immediately skedaddles into the room.
Yeah. Jonah will have set the record player down here and stepped away from it.
Right as the Butterfly Spectre reaches the point where Patty's looking out at him, he seems to vanish. She feels a rush of air and she realizes he's not vanishing, he's running. He has lunged for the record player.
Whoa.
The scratchy, old recording of the singing is mixed with the now very, very audible, anguished, backwards sobbing and crying of the Butterfly Spectre. There are more words, indecipherable for now, as he holds onto the record player, as he almost seems to cradle it. He trembles around it. He doesn't seem to pay any of you any mind.
Can one of you get to the record player and play the song backwards?
Raymond feels a hand firmly on his shoulder.
No, that was not in character.
No. Either way, he feels a hand firmly on his shoulder.
Oh god. Oh fine. That's creepy.
Mr. Shafter. Rachel's skull.
What?
Rachel's skull.
What about it?
I don't know what you're seeing, but it looks like this man is grieving for his daughter. Do you think we ought to reunite him?
That's a pretty big hypothesis. We could try? The child's skull. How are you getting this to us? Are you just putting it in the group text in all caps?
Yeah.
Group chat just lights up.
looks at his phone, and then you just hear running.
Ranim.
This is the second time in that day David is running.
Yeah.
And just as he starts running, the butterfly spectre jerks and stares up from the gramophone. Sees someone running down the hallway.
Oh shit! It's attracted to movement.
Patty hears him shouting something, and then he's fucking moving.
After
What the
him.
fuck? Patty's going after. She's doing her best to stay light-footed and not make as much sound.
Okay. Is this where we? Is this where we?
Up the stairs.
Is this where we do the Scooby Doo door thing?
Yeah. I will be following with a record player. Or with the record player still.
Raymond so wants to join, but he has to stay at the laptop.
Raven's just like,
Yeah.
wow, that
Fuck!
shit's crazy.
Patty at some point has like started live streaming with her phone or like her camera. I don't know if a camera can do that. I don't know if cameras can do that.
The phone can,
but
fine.
if they can, actually no, they use that for like news and shit, and those are live feeds. So yeah, she's streaming to Raymond's streaming so that Raymond can watch it on his laptop, which is just a lot of like jerking around and running.
Raymond is recording all of this to have like extra copies and shit.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Because I don't trust this house.
You know what? Very fair. Very fair. I take it you all skedaddle way up to the 3rd floor?
Yeah.
Yeah. And as I'm
up to
going, I'm
David's
kind of futzing around with the record player to see if it does have a reverse setting.
Nice.
I like to imagine like you rewind it like a VHS. I like to imagine that we have like fucking 5 different kinds of recording going on in case some wacky ghost shit happens. Like Patty's camera's recording, Patty's recording with her phone, Patty is streaming it to the computer, which is saving it on like a website, and also it's being recorded by the actual computer, and fucking Raymond's like screen capturing, and also just like has his own cell phone pointed at the screen of the laptop.
No, that's too much. That's too much.
That's too much, man!
Too much.
No,
man.
It could be more.
It could work only if there's Scooby-Doo chase music in the background.
No, the phone is there for the group chat, so he can like give input. Also, he's kind of. We should have put cameras on the 2nd floor too, but whatever, it's fine.
Well, they're going to the 3rd floor
details.
anyway.
2nd, 3rd, whatever.
Busted in the room. Door's not on its hinges anymore. Just kidding. Busts open the door and goes for the skull. I'm pretty sure it was put on the dresser on some nice folded cloth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where else would you put a
And
skull?
The butterfly spectre is right behind him. Facing through the door as he reaches out for the skull, and as he touches that skull, he hears a scream of unearthly volume and agony behind him.
What?
David grabbed the pillow and the cloth with the skull on it, which he had gently bundled.
Mm-hmm.
And he turns around just to see the fucking specter. Or does
Yep.
he see the specter?
Actually, he doesn't see the spectre, but he definitely feels the presence right there. The spectre is invisible to anyone who isn't wearing the glasses right now.
Oh,
And so he feels that fucking force and then just shrieking.
Mhm.
Jesus.
And David falls on his knees, still clutching like the skull, and stares up in the air.
He feels as he falls to the floor and sits there clutching the skull. Hands reaching down, cold, strong and bony hands reaching down, grasping onto the skull. It's almost as if this magnetic force is trying to tear it out of his hands.
He can barely sputter out anything. Like his mouth wants to form the word Careful. But it just, like, barely a squeak as he's just staring, and the skull, like, he can't, he's not gripping onto it. He's just trying to hold it for the specter. So if the specter wants it, damn.
Oh, the Spectre very much wants it. It takes the Spectre no effort to wrench it from Father David's hands, all the while accompanied by that horrific screeching, that horrifically pained screeching. Patty watches as the Spectre takes the skull, staring at it, holding it in trembling hands and screaming. Almost as if, I don't know, he was holding the head, the decapitated head of his daughter or something. And then,
It's all we could get from the lake.
as Father David stammers, the screeching gets drowned out by heartbroken sobs. Patty watches as the butterfly spectre hugs that skull close to his chest, trembling, sinking to his knees, cradling it as if it were just a newborn child.
Reaching for the energy field he feels in front of him.
And as
I'm sorry.
As he reaches out, his fingertips approaching that strange translucent man. As he touches, Patty watches all of the butterflies that constitute this man scatter to the breeze. The skull clutters to the ground. The screeching stops.
Okay.
David's sitting there on his knees looking at a skull now.
Don't touch it.
He's gonna touch the skull.
Don't touch it. Touch the fucking skull.
Reaches out and carefully picks up skull and puts it back on the cloth.
He reaches out and he touches the skull, and as he does so, he almost feels as though he gets a tiny electric static shock from it.
There's barely a jolt. There's barely a jerk. There is one, but it's like very subdued.
Well, that was climactic.
Patty will break the silence by remembering that she can, in fact, breathe. Okay. You okay?
That was terrifying. But are we all okay?
Patty sees Father David look up at her, very lost from the ground for just a moment. And his eyes look a little more wet than usual. Did we do this wrong, Patty?
I don't think so.
We'll probably find out tomorrow.
You was probably here because of what happened to his daughter, and he probably already knew what was happening. This is just the last bit of closure he needed.
Swallows. And he takes a bit of the cloth and wraps it about the skull. Kind of like he's tucking it in almost. He lifts it. It stands up shakily, like a bandy, and puts puts it on the dresser again.
Patty makes the mental note to go through all of that like backwards talk on her own, and if it is actually evidence that would make David feel bad, to just fucking completely delete it and not mention a goddamn thing.
That's so no, that's not helpful
Never.
though.
You'll never know.
I'll never know.
Weren't you
You'll
just saying that you might
never
need,
know.
or that people need closure?
And David has his closure right now.
David believes in God. He can have that closure always. It's fine.
This man is going to be clutching his cross and like muttering prayers at a fucking skull for like the next 30 minutes. So good luck.
Closure.
He is shaking. He's shaking so hard.
Maybe
Remember
it would
that?
maybe it would be a good idea to put the skull in the garden area. Just in case this didn't work out.
Don't know if that's what it should be, or if that's where it should be.
Oh yeah, so if somebody visits and wants to have tea in the garden area, it's like, oh, what beautiful exotic flowers. Hey, a human skull!
I was thinking more like a kind of a grave.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
But you gotta suggest it for it to happen in character.
Yeah, I mean, once you get down again.
David will be up there for like a minute. Remember that scene from Midnight Mass, Connor, where the cross gets gripped really, really tight in the hand?
Yeah, and it like cuts his palm.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 No,
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
You grippy the cross.
You grippy he grippies the cross. He grippies it too tight.
So, are you staying up there or?
I have a feeling they're coming down.
Because otherwise Raymond will go up there.
Yeah, I think we're gonna head down.
Patty and Jonah will go down. David does not look like it would be a good idea for him to be on stairs at the moment. He is shaking that hard.
Oh no.
Patty will.
Yeah, like
Patty
we
will
can
stay
like
at work.
break, or we can like help you down.
Hold on, Jonah. Why don't you go down with Raymond? Make sure he's still alive. I'll stay outside here and help David down when he's ready.
No. I think I can help David. You check. Or I'll actually be back up in just a second. Or in just a few minutes.
Wouldn't it be fun if you find Raymond lying there in the Family Guy dead pose?
He's just watching Family Guy.
Alright, so Patty's gonna go downstairs. Jonah's gonna stay with Father David. Did I misunderstand?
I'm not entirely sure if I understood what I was saying.
Good.
That
makes two.
Chaos
But-
brains.
It I kind of am getting the feel that Patty wants to specifically talk to David without Jonah. So Jonah is going to go check. Then in a few minutes, or check on Raymond to make sure he and Celeste are both alive before heading back up.
Alright. In that case,
Um,
Jonah will go downstairs, leaving Patty and Father David McDougal together alone.
Patty, while she's free, will close the door on David so he can have a private moment while she begins fiddling with the settings on her camera. She'll pull up the audio files that she had just recorded, the one specifically of the man talking, and begin playing it backwards.
And she will be met with immediate results. She hears, as he's banging on the door, she hears him say, "No, Rachel, please, somebody help her, no!" He keeps begging and tearing at the door, cursing at it how it's stuck. Please, somebody, the door's stuck, somebody! But eventually, his shouting becomes less panicked and far more chilling. Rachel! Rachel, please. No. Rachel. And she will hear him starting to stagger out of the room, still sobbing. And that's when she hears the recording of Rachel singing. It catches the ghost's attention. He turns and looks to it. She is. Who put that there? Rachel. Oh, Rachel, I'm so sorry. I couldn't reach you. Rachel. Right. And he's interrupted as Father David McDougal starts running behind him. Who are you? Who are you? And he starts running after him. Back upstairs. Patty fast forwards to the point where he holds the skull. Oh, my poor sweet little girl, what did they do to you? What did he do to you? Oh, my sweet girl. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If only I'd reached you. And that ends the recording.
Patty sighs as she clicks everything on. Doesn't hit the delete button. And like pauses for a second to give David a moment as she reaches to knock. There's a little spark in her head as she realizes something. Gets goosebumps all over her body. And after hesitating, will knock properly.
Nice.
Nice. David will come to the door. He'll open it.
Hey, David. I managed to sculpt some recordings. But I could pick up his voice, and after processing it and going through it backwards, it seems like we did the right thing. I can let you listen if you want.
Looks at her for a moment and then kind of gives a little nod.
Come on. Brush past him. Hop on the bed, doing a little leg danglies, and pass him the headset. And once he's all situated, she'll play through the audio files for him, letting him hear everything and giving him a second to process. At the end of every like little snippet, she'll pause and wait until David's ready. And when he nods, she'll play again until he's finally listened to it all.
The end, he's sitting there. He's kind of like hunched over a little bit with a hand kind of over his mouth. Poor man.
Yeah. At least he finally reached his daughter.
At least he did.
Something's bothering me. Maybe just forgot like an important detail of this, but Rachel drowned.
Aye, you did.
And Patty leans backwards so she can look behind David at the skull on the table. How'd her skull get up here?
You brought it.
He?
You.
Oh shit, that's right. That was the thing I fucking grabbed. Fucking redline that shit. Completely forgot it was like fucking a year since you played.
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's
it happens.
fine.
Patty,
Would've been
just
nice
very
if
Yeah,
Think
we
so.
found it. We found
Patty,
it
that was
diving.
you.
Yeah, we found it
You
in
were
the
one who
lake.
pulled down the skull and brought it to shore, Patty.
All right.
Cut that out. Let's fucking
Snip, snip.
rewind. Patty doesn't have Alzheimer's yet.
All right then. It's
Sorry, I
fine.
just remembered. Sorry, I was gonna ask you something, but then I remembered. Sorry, I just felt like this last day or two has been like a year.
Yeah, it's weird. Fucking weird. Anyway.
Yeah. I'm not gonna force you to come down, but whenever you're ready, we'll be all downstairs.
I'll come down. Should I bring Rachel?
We'll have to figure out something to do with her. See what we should look into some kind of burial.
Um,
But maybe we
Gee-
figure that out in the morning.
you have the glasses on you, right, dear?
Yeah. Hold on. And she takes them off, passes them to David.
Takes them, puts them on. And if I remember right, when one looks upon the skull of Rachel Fairchild,
Mm-hmm. No, wait, not Fairchild. Shit. I forgot. Yes, I think it
Oh,
actually is
yeah.
Fairchild. Yeah, it is Fairchild. Yes. Rachel.
hey, one sees like a fucking decapitated head, right?
Yes.
Looks at the head.
And as he takes he puts the glasses on, he looks down at the head. He's instantly met with two large, bloodshot blue eyes staring up at him from under a mop of dirty black hair in a sunken-in, pale-cheeked face.
He looks at her for a moment. Miss Rachel, that was your dad, right?
She doesn't do anything. She doesn't blink. She doesn't talk. She just stares up at Father David.
And shit. Did she move around before?
Not the head.
Picks up the fucking skull. Do the eyes follow?
Yes, they do.
I don't like that.
Well, bring it down.
Just looks at Patty. His shaking has gone down marginally. He's still very pale though. Right then. Let's go downstairs. Just holding the human skull, baby.
Just holding a human skull.
All casual like.
Oh, casual, like, you know?
She looks just as distressed as ever.
Meanwhile, we join Jonah back down on the first floor, where he has come to inform Raymond of everything that's just gone down.
I mean, he saw it on the live stream, so.
He did see it on live stream. Still gonna touch base.
Yeah, that was a lot. I think you were watching it, but still.
Yeah, fascinating stuff. We should bury that skull.
That's probably for the best.
Yeah. Maybe directly in the Winter Garden.
I'm sure she and her father would want her to be at rest like that.
Oh, up. I really don't think that's a good idea.
Why not?
Because don't you remember what the Black Diary note Black Diary note said?
Sorry, it feels like a
Or-
year since I read it. No, I don't.
No, it was last week.
It's such good. Okay. No, I don't remember. I mean, as a player, I
Yeah,
don't
might just be
remember it.
stupid.
Raven probably does remember.
It talked about how Michael Fairchild was just living through the same horrible night every single day. It even mentioned a suicide note that the author never wrote, typically. But from what we heard in the village, Michael was keeping Rachel in the manor, probably against her will. So if we bury her in the manor, that's probably going to be very bad.
Part of me wants to say, "Ooh, let's experiment with that," but that'd be very callous. No, Raven was well. Maybe a proper graveyard then? Wasn't there one behind the church?
I don't think there were actually any graves
Can we?
outside of the little chapel. There are the 2 tombstones of Lord and Lady Felfair, but outside of that,
Well,
nothing.
can we just make a graveyard? Like, David is a priest. Can he declare one? Is that a thing?
I don't think that's how that
I
works.
mean, it's all hallowed
Really
ground.
isn't. Maybe we should just ask Father David about that when he comes back.
Yeah,
downstairs.
let's.
Because for all intents and purposes, it is illegal to bury human remains upon your own property.
Yeah, but you know, those are English laws.
Okay, actually, yeah, that does make sense. And you're in England.
Well, not forever.
I'm also rich.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Screw the rules. I have money.
Screw the money, I have rules.
I mean-
reappeared your tokens, Coops and Connor, in case you want to.
Yeah, we should ask.
Materializes in vividly.
I think. I mean,
Zoom.
the priest, the actively working priest, probably has more insight in like burial rites and things. So let's
Both
let's defer.
in the legal, or both in the traditions and religious sense, and also legally, where should we bury this
Yeah.
skull?
Let's defer to him. Do we know their religion? Were they Catholics? Like Rachel and their father? That important?
Yes.
They're either Catholic or Anglican.
Uh,
They're old British people.
So probably
do,
Anglican.
do British people have their own burial rites?
Mm.
The ancient
mean-
rites of Brits.
I mean, Anglicanism is like
Instead of dirt.
99% the same thing as Catholicism,
Yeah, and instead
just
of
with the British royal family.
instead of dirt, you throw bangers and mash on the coffin. I guess something like that.
No.
It is probably one of the most artificial branches of Christianity I've seen in a while.
That's saying something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It,
All right.
Just because
Anyway.
that one guy wanted it.
So
fucking-
when Father David comes through the door, Raymond will immediately go, Father David, where should we bury the skull?
Whether David has walked in.
Like no preamble.
Don't lead
Like-
with that.
Right after Patty.
Give the
he
man a
looks
minute.
defeated, numb, still has the vestiges of shaking all about his body, holding a human skull again, carefully cushioned in fabric.
Oh, there we have Father David holding a human skull again.
No, I'm sorry, Miss Rachel. I don't know how. Why? What was that, Raymond?
Sorry, I'm eating a cookie. No,
Pardon me, Miss Fairchild.
no, David. We were thinking we should give the skull, the child, a proper burial. However, Dr. LeBlanc said that would be probably a bad idea to do the burial inside the mansion, what with her being kept here against her will and all that. So, you, of all of us, probably have the most experience in these things.
Buried people. He says, holding, just wide-eyed, unblinking, holding a human skull.
Funerals! Funerals! You're a priest! You do these things!
I?
Have to remind him of his own profession.
No, he's helped bury people.
It's like,
The Celeste Blanc reaches out and puts a hand on Father David's shoulder. Do you need to sit down?
What? I'm fine. I'm
actually,
I'm
fine.
You should probably sit down here.
Actually, like, you have the most experience in this unmarked graves? What have you heard? Who have you
I'm sure
talked
you're
to?
very fine, David. You can be perfectly fine while sitting down. Come on, buddy.
I will all but drag Father David to the couch.
Right.
Patty will attempt to help, but she cannot in the face of such bountiful man meat.
Bountiful man meat.
Bountiful man meat.
Because everyone knows that Father David is absolutely fucking shredded.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Now all of the village knows you're beef.
Now all the village knows you are beefy.
Unfortunately.
No, my hidden
Look.
shame.
So, before I go burying anyone, I would like to know for absolute certain what's going on. Who is correct in the history of Rachel Fairchild? Because on one hand, maybe she was staying inside because of the events that happened to her. On the other hand, maybe she was forced to stay inside. And it would be important to know whether or not Rachel herself would want to be in the house or out someplace near the lake or behind the church. It's not something I would take lightly
Good.
in.
Right. Good. No, that's a good point. Do we have a way to communicate with her? Maybe the spirit board?
And David, who was like, no demon board, just kind of looks at the skull.
It's not a demon board.
Looks at Raymond and then Jonah and Patty and so. Dr. LeBlanc, would you please hold Miss Fairchild? I'll go get the board.
Yes, absolutely. Patty, would you go with him, dearie?
It makes you feel better.
Sure.
You can sprinkle some holy water on it before we use it.
That might ward off the demons, and we need those. They're like batteries. They're triple batteries.
That's actually a good point.
Out of character, if there's anything that I've learned from the medieval Catholic Church, you just have to put a few Christian symbols on something pagan, and then it's a part of the Catholic tradition.
Oh, absolutely. That's how it works.
Get
Yeah.
syncretized, idiot.
So if we glue a little cross onto the demon the spirit board, that'd be fine.
And call it a Holy Spirit board.
Right?
yes.
Yeah. The
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit board. We're good.
The Jesus
don't-
board.
You're using it to contact. It's called the angel board. You use it to contact angels.
Oh my god, the angel board is a real thing.
Yeah, it is. Also, actually, no, actually.
Excuse me, what?
And
No.
also the spirits of saints.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
wait. I'm gonna put this in the chat.
Not at all.
We can make it into that. Not a problem. We can make it into the Holy
Yeah,
Spirit.
easy.
Yep.
Easy.
Yep. No. Goodbye, Jesus. All right. David, and Patty are gonna go back up the stairs to go grab the demon board full of the demon. Actually, no. He's gonna stop midway through this fucking TV room, like right here. He's gonna look over at the safe.
It looks like a perfectly normal safe.
Perfectly normal.
Patty,
Yeah.
I wanna be right back. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door for me. Let God in.
That's not the thing you want to be screaming outside of a closed door.
Yeah, it's
God
probably
in.
not.
He goes over to the fucking safe and he wiggles it out from its spot.
Hey, David. This isn't where you tell me you have a gun cabinet here, right?
It's where the ring is, Patty. It's the blood-covered ring that no one's allowed to touch.
Oh, why are we touching it then?
I'm not touching it. It's in the safe. I made sure. He takes
Oh.
it. He wiggles it out, and he turns it around so the door is facing the wall, and then he just slides it back into place.
Nice.
God.
And looks at it. Let's go upstairs.
Oh.
So, David,
Yes, Patty.
just so you know, while it is like a reasonable line of inquiry, a lot happened tonight. We don't have to do this tonight. This can wait like 5 hours for us to sleep, you know.
Meanwhile, Raymond in the other room to Jonah. We absolutely have to do this tonight. If we sleep, we lose all our energy.
Smash got back to the father thing. I don't think I'm gonna be sleeping tonight, Miss Green.
You
I
can
think-
always have to decompress, say some Hail Marys, have some tea, whatever British people do. Sorry, you're Irish, not British.
How dare you do this to me now?
Remind me of my secret heritage. Shame.
How dare you call me an Englishman?
Oh, British, not English.
How could you compare me to the
The same
English
thing.
devils on this day?
The Scottish aren't British. Or the Scottish aren't British. The Scottish aren't English.
Yeah, they go up the
You
stairs.
bringing up the Scottish?
I think I'll grab the board and we'll do the thing. Yes, and then we'll Then I'll do a good amount of praying, and if I'm still awake, I would like to look at that movie you offered to show me again. The one with the unicorn, and she was the only one left.
The last two. Would you like to at least take a break or something, or are you just trying to get through it?
You know, I actually heard something that a southern preacher who was visiting Ireland told me, if the Lord can lead you to it, he can lead you through it. It bends down, takes out the fucking demon board and the planchette.
I'm sorry, I don't have enough history with owning slaves to know what that means.
If the Lord can lead you to a situation, he can get you through the situation. Because he knows that you're strong enough to get through it.
Oh yeah, God saves his rootinest challenges for his tootinest cowboys. All right, let's go.
That's a good one. Can you write that down in the textual format so I can tell that to fuck. Second Father David curse.
Shit.
God damn.
Yeah, that's how we know this night has been rough.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized that me saying that it's a board game licensed by Hasbro is not a good argument against it being a demon board. That may actually undermine my position a fair bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Father Armstrong. Yeah, he'd love that. Could you write it down in the text, please, Miss Green?
Sure.
God forgive me for my devil tongue. Takes out the fucking board.
Let's
No,
just get
no,
this
no.
over.
After saying that, you have to cross yourself, then pick up the demon board.
He's
That's the
crossing
proper
himself as he
order.
bent down. Okay.
Okay, fair point. Good.
Cross
good
yourself
enough.
and bend over and hope for the best.
Grab your ankles for the Lord.
Demon board and planchette now collected. Father David and Patty travel on backwards down to the first floor.
Do you think if we were to ever leave this place and go out to a club, do you think that people would what's the term? Rip on me for these glasses?
Look, that wholly depends if you're shirtless in the club or not.
Oh yeah.
I mean, depends. Did you show up wearing your collar?
Probably not.
Just the collar?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You look pretty fucking rad.
Do they make
Thank you, Miss Green. That's the confidence boost I needed for the night.
do they make
Constantly sounding like he's on the verge of tears.
do they make priest clothes in like mesh?
Yeah.
There you go then.
Yeah.
I will say,
Yeah.
I will say, good news. We bought way too much ice cream last time, so we have a stock.
Oh, that's
We have
splendid.
just never-ending amounts of it. Yeah.
We have the mint chocolate chip, right?
We got mint chocolate chip. We have a lot of mint chocolate chip, actually. Holy shit, did we buy a lot of mint chocolate chip?
Oh, that's going to be so good.
Oh, Father David.
We even have some of your favorite tea. So I'll make sure to have some chamomile and Earl Grey boiling up.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're gonna get this done first, and then we can focus on ice cream.
Raymond behind the closed door is like, and he's so upset with the what he calls the demon board. He should be in the club, really.
Oh, what club?
Oh no. Oh no.
Who said that?
Father David and Patty Green, thank God. Please, let's get going. Let's get to it.
I'm sorry. I thought that we were having a rough time, but I just realized that you got exposed to like a solid 10 minutes of nothing but Raymond.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Let's just put the boat down and let's get communicating, right?
Not
Yeah,
okay.
let's-
Got it. All right. We got Rocky Road too.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, good. Good. It's a rocky note or a rocky road kind of night.
All right,
Rocky Road's not bad either.
let's put the Hasbro board down. Why are you
He
on
puts
the
it down in the
Jonah? Why are
middle
you
of the
on the table?
He's dancing. Don't squander his
You should
dream.
you should also be in the club.
Nah,
He's
it's
too
honestly, it's very on par for Jonah to just be sitting like crisscross applesauce on the table.
That's fair.
There's florals in the
he's
middle
on
of
the
the table.
He's on the floor, sitting by the table.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, let's put down the.
He just needs some floor time.
Okay, who wants to do the active part of this, and who wants to ask questions, or do we like all lean over and like do the thing together?
Yeah, don't we like for this type of thing, isn't it common for like everybody to have their hand on the
I
planchette?
think so.
Yep.
What you do is everybody puts their hands on the planchette. One person is designated as the speaker. Then when you do, you speak the question, then you put your hands on, and then your hands stay on even during other questions
Okay.
until we decide to end the thing. Then we all take our hands off at the same time. Now, this is like a board game made by Hasbro, but
Miss Green, don't forget to say goodbye first. Then you can take your fingers off.
you're right.
You have to say goodbye,
Um,
Jesus.
That's a different board game made by not Hasbro. So, if anything, that's a better argument for this not being a demon board because not even Satan would hire the Pinkertons.
Okay, so what do we?
Um,
So what do we say? Goodbye, demons. Goodbye, demons.
Goodbye, demons.
Despite this being a board game made by a toy company, you still have all of the all of the proper etiquette and whatnot that I'm pretty certain people just kind of made up, but let's go with it for now.
Well, that's that's
I mean, everything's.
That's-
I mean,
that's magic and religion for you. It's all about all about the
I was gonna
Forgot the
say,
word.
what's a tradition
David
except for
just
something?
stares.
What's a tradition except for something that people just kind of went with centuries ago,
exactly.
or
Raymond-
I guess in this case,
Anyway.
a decade or a few decades ago.
So anyway, I would say
Wait.
Father David should be the speaker. Obviously, he's the most diplomatic of us all, and he also had the most contact with the ghost in question.
I like to imagine when Raymond was talking about religion and spirituality, he just kind of was rambling, and then he looked at David, and David's dead-eyed stare was like, I forgot the word for it.
Actually,
Uh,
I can't. Spectacle. That's the word. Spectacle. Raymond just does this like often. Oh, spectacle. That was the word. Anyway, you should be the speaker, Father David.
Dude, you could have just left it.
You know I can't.
I'm
Why do you
going
gotta have
to-
an opinion and everything, man.
going to not think about that. I'll speak to Miss Rachel. Dr. Celeste, may you please hand me Rachel?
Yes. She very, very gently hands Father David the skull of Rachel Fairchild.
His hands have stopped shaking. The adrenaline's just in there now.
Yep.
Takes it,
Puts it, kind of. So they're all sat around the table, yeah.
How is Father David holding? Is he holding the skull and the planchette in the other hand?
So he,
I'd imagine he'd already put the demon board and planchette down.
yeah, the demon board and the planchette are in the middle of the table. The planchette is at hello, and he has the skull with the face of it facing towards the board, and the back part of it kind of like against his chest.
Right. I mean, this all seems very Christian to me. So, should we light
He's
some,
just holding the skull there,
should we light some
so he can look at the board.
should we light some candles in the shape of a pentagram, or
Well, we're not actively trying to summon anything.
We're not
Demonic.
summoning. Rachel's already here. Isn't that right, Rachel?
that's a fair point.
He's down at the fucking head.
That's a fair point. We clearly have a
Down
conduit.
with the head.
That's a fair point. We have a conduit into the realm after. So
All right.
Yeah.
Shall we?
let's. Raymond puts his hand on the planchette, both of his hands.
Yeah, Jonah will as well.
So will Dr. Celeste Blanc.
David will.
Patty,
Fingies on it.
Patty will fit her tiny hand in.
Does Patty need like a stick to reach?
Bap.
No, she's gonna crawl onto the table so she can reach. It'll be hard, but she can slip in pretty easily.
Okay, fair enough.
Hooray.
As you can see, this board does not have a hello. It has an ad inferno.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Have a goodbye. We have two goats. It's a very nice looking board, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much.
So do we? I kind of want to say we'd start at the goats though,
Goats.
Go start.
because Ad Inferno is
That's
like Ad Inferno is not a greeting.
yeah. Dance goats.
Okay. So who wants to move it? I guess we all move it, right? Is that the deal here?
A ghost moves it.
Yeah.
Clearly, the ghost moves it.
Clearly, the ghost moves it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
Okay.
Rachel, can you communicate with us using the planchette?
There is a moment as all you sit around the demon board,
Oh.
staring down at it.
Well, it said no.
What?
Wait, but if she's communicating, that's also an implied yes. I don't like this ghost. Okay, so I would say she can't
Maybe-
communicate.
Yeah, maybe can, but isn't very talkative,
Maybe she
or doesn't want to talk.
maybe she can't read, so the letters don't mean anything to her.
My God. Miss Rachel, can you answer some questions for us?
The planchette remains where it is.
Okay.
Takes a moment.
Maybe before we ask her about like burial rites and so, ask her if she's at peace, content. Like, did we do enough? Something like that.
Miss Rachel, did you want to see your father?
Planchette remains where it is.
See.
Though, is that the ghost, or is that just our combined desire to have done something right?
I'll get philosophical. I'm trying to think of like how to phrase questions. Would did you want to remain in the lake?
Okay, that's a clear one. That makes sense.
Would you
Yeah.
like to remain in the house, Miss Rachel?
All right.
Would you like to be out by the chapel?
F for free free. Fuck. I mean, it's a skull. We can't exactly set it free. It's not gonna fly away.
Do you
Imagine.
know how we can help you, Miss Rachel?
Maybe ask if she wants a grave. Fat. How dare you? Father. I'm gonna guess father.
No, fat her. That's
Fat
what,
her, clearly. Does she want to be? Fuck. Free father? Free her father? Can that be it? Is that combined?
How do we free your father?
I would have thought we did so.
We will only know if we see him again.
Well, we have to wait a day for
Come at
that.
night.
Real.
react.
Reach.
Reach.
Should we open the door for him? Should we try?
Oh, so you can get to the lake.
The reaction is instantaneous. You all feel the violent tug as the planchette lands on yes.
Does the skull need to be at the lake again? No. Okay, good.
Is there something holding the door closed?
I mean,
Do you know how we get rid of it?
what if we
Does she know what it is?
is the wait
Yeah, there's so many questions.
is the he
He...
he's what I lost track.
Oh
he
no.
is
He's here. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. That can't be good.
who?
Patty puts on the glasses and looks around.
Shit.
Oh god!
Wait. What?
Patty screams. Patty screams. Patty screams for the first time.
This is the tall man. Like he turns around and
Ah!
and it's the tall man, right?
It is indeed the tall man.
Oh,
It
no.
is a large looming shadow standing right behind Father David, leaning in, staring down at him and at the board.
Crowley.
Right
Patty
there.
screams again.
Jonah is pale in the face and hoping if he doesn't move, no one will say it, or the tall man cannot get him. The tall man goes by T-Rex logic, right? Only sees movement.
Raymond will let go of the planchette. And honestly, we'll just assume that, okay, that's it for the board for now.
That's it for the board game.
Okay.
Patty considers if she's going to scream or not for a fourth time,
Don't.
decides against it, and then just very calmly takes the glasses off and puts them on the table.
Actually wanna... Wait, do we have a roll for, like, composure?
Yeah, actually, that would be a
Sanity.
sanity check.
I mean, okay.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Check.
I make it.
You make it.
What constitutes sanity check? Oh no!
All right, let's.
Hey,
It's,
no!
it's the
What
thing
is
Father
Jonah's
doesn't
sanity?
have.
Oh, David, what are you doing?
Father David is having a full-on breakdown.
Okay. Whoa.
Wait, no, I don't think that's.
That sanity, everything but sanity is in there. Come on.
Shut up.
Everything but.
That is the opposite of the sanity
You just
roll, I
re-rolled your
think.
stats. There you go.
Okay, there, I rolled it. I rolled.
Good.
I saw a button with dice on it, and I was hoping for the best.
Fair enough. All right. So, everyone's composure is good except for David.
Yep.
All right.
You can't. The mic isn't picking it up, but I can hear
Mm.
Coops cackling impingedly in the bedroom.
Father David is just—he's laughing. He's laughing. Like one hand clutching his chest, the other like wrapped around, holding onto his arm, and he's just
Okay.
laughing.
All right.
Could Patty use psychology to get a feel for what Father David needs in this moment?
Go right ahead and roll it.
That's a failure. Fuck! I failed by 2.
Let me try. I made it.
Also, as well, I don't exactly have the best psychology.
Oh,
Roll.
Okay. How am
none of you have any idea.
I had a success.
Oh, right. Yeah, Raymond had a success. Coops, would you enlighten us for a moment as to what it seems like Father David needs right now?
Well, he's on like full mental breakdown, baby. It seems like either he needs to write this shit out, or he needs somebody to go and just hold him.
Right. Raymond will leap over the table. I actually had that idea. I just wanted to roll for it. Raymond leaps over the table and just gives Father David a bear hug. Yeah. And actually, oh fuck me. No, I have to roll for that. He wouldn't know this. Yeah. Is there a roll for religion?
Jesus loves you. It's okay.
Pretty sure there is one.
I kind of
There is a
just
religion roll.
what?
Yes, there is a religion roll. It's in there somewhere.
Yeah, but where?
I have no idea.
Can I roll occult for Catholic?
Honestly, yeah, yes, you can.
My
Occult is a religion
My
roll.
occult is so bad though. I just want Raymond to like remember a basic prayer.
In that case, it'd be a memory roll.
Okay. What's the memory roll?
Man, I got the murder shakes out the wazoo.
Oh my god. Can't I just roll my credit rating?
There are some problems that not even money will fix.
What is a memory roll though? Fuck.
Were we doing like just intelligence on that?
Fuck it, let's do intelligence. Yeah. Let's end. And I want to say like times 5? Never mind, I make it.
Yeah, you fucking you goddamn, you make it. Not only do you remember the Our Lord prayer. You probably remember it in Latin as well, if you wanted to.
Damn.
Well, as a player, I don't know any prayers, so.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Yeah, that one. But just Raymond will just start to recite this one as he slowly tries to calm Father David down and bring him like to like the floor, like so he sits down.
Oh, he's crumpled like a fucking heap. He's folded in on himself like a goddamn lawn chair. He's already on the ground.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
Dr. Celeste
Kingdom come, thy will be done.
Behind Father David takes out the tiny water pistol with the holy water in it.
Word.
Places it in the direction where Prowley was.
The kingdom come, thy will be done. The kingdom come, thy will be done. The kingdom come. Just gone. He will lean into Raymond.
Yeah.
Is clutching his cross, and there's blood coming from his hand.
Oh Jesus! Literally.
I'm giving him a hug. It feels like he needs a hug right now.
Oh yeah, Dr.
That's
Celeste
the vibe.
also- Yep.
If there's ever a time this man has needed a hug, it's now.
Strength check to just Oh god.
Just one of the good compress hugs, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Slowly, he stops shaking.
And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
And this we pray your name.
4. You know the rest, Father David. Come on. Finish it. 4. Thine is the kingdom. And?
For thine is the kingdom and the glory. In his name, amen.
Forever. Amen. Raymond will just kind of let go a bit to check if he's like shaking or something.
He's still shaking a little, but not nearly as much as before.
Okay.
And he's not laughing, and he's not
Yeah, he's just kind of broken right now.
just a little bit.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, the board worked.
Too well, but it works.
Okay.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Yes, you go. Dr. LeBlanc, could you help him go to the bathroom?
Yes, absolutely.
Just
Come on, Father David.
Just-
I've got you.
okay. And once he's out of immediate earshot, Raymond will look to Jonah and Patty. How about we just break that door down?
Not. I'll be honest. My brain also went to the same place, but maybe we should think on it a little bit longer.
I wanted
Yeah.
to ask if it's the physical door that holds him here, or if it's just something more, but we didn't get to that. So,
I mean, I would think it's more than just that. But I'm not really sure why I'm saying that.
well, if it's more than that, then what do we do?
Figure out what the other thing is.
Maybe a ghost door? Can we exercise a door?
Like I said, let's sit on that for a little bit. A lot happened.
Well, we have time until tomorrow, I suppose. Let's come up with ideas.
And we can figure that out tomorrow.
Let's come up with ideas. And for now, let's get into the kitchen and make something for David. Soup?
Put on two kettles. There should be Earl Grey and chamomile.
Right, good idea. Jonah, go on a streaming
Yeah,
service
I'll-
and find us the last unicorn.
Jonah,
Yeah,
my
I'll
boy,
Do that real quick.
go to work.
I will presumably be able to pull that up. I mean, do I need to roll like library use or some shit?
That's a search function. Just ask Jeeves it.
Yeah, I can ask Jeeves it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, what do you ask Jeeves thing? I was answering murder notes.
Like what streaming service is the last unicorn on?
Ah, nice.
It's on Blockbuster's online stream.
Nice.
Ah, remember when they took over Netflix?
Yeah,
What a
yeah.
time to be alive.
Oh.
I do love that whole bit.
It's a better world than ours.
Yes.
That's why Twitter died and Tumblr lived. Soared into the heavens.
Yes. God, yes.
Yeah, and MySpace is still a thing. Or it's still one of the preferred platforms.
MySpace is the only unchanged thing between our universes. It's still garbage. It's kind of there. Okay, Raymond will make a big pot of tea.
Hey, David will peel the fucking cross out of his handskin.
Ew.
Dr. Celeste LeBlanc is helping him do that.
There should be a first aid
She's got,
box.
yeah, she's got all the first aid stuff ready, like fucking disinfectant, cotton swabs, everything.
I'm feeling great.
I don't. Is that sarcasm? I'm bad with sarcasm.
Fine.
I don't. You're going to be okay. Just going to get this out. You're fine. You're going to be okay. And so is the rest of us, okay?
Like, does Celeste touch the cross while it's still in his hands?
She's like motioning towards it, looking up at Father David, and she takes a breath. Okay, we're going to get this out of your hand now. Okay, so
Grabs the cross and just.
well,
It's
that was
done.
easy.
Yeah.
Shakily grabs the disinfectant and starts sending to the wound.
Thank you, Dr. LeBlanc. I appreciate it.
Anytime, David. Father David.
Why did I laugh?
I have no idea. I do have an idea. You were laughing because you were under a lot of stress and pressure, and it was a stress response.
Right. I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to be sorry about, Father David. You're okay.
Clinical pat.
Clinical pat.
Well, he'll get his hands wrapped, both of them, because the first time he was gripping the cross up the stairs, it still both hands are punctured.
Oh,
But
no.
one is way worse than the other.
He's got a cross indent in both hands.
He's got both hands bandaged. One is worse than the other. It's not hard to tell which one caused the worst one. Beep 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 beep. Hi, buddy. Beep 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 beep.
Oh no, he's gone cuckoo. He's talking to the disinfectant.
Well, hello there, Mr. Disinfectant. Keeping the nasty germs away, I see. No. After
Mr. Disinfectant is a great cat name.
yeah. Especially because they have septic mouth.
Yeah.
After they're done, he'll kind of trudge out of the bathroom, thanking Dr. LeBlanc for her help.
She will charge right after him. Obviously, she's not leaving him alone in that state. Hello, buddy boy. Oh, you merc. You're such a little merc man. Merc man barf mouth.
And off they go. I assume to the kitchen.
Yeah.
It feels like the right place to go.
The kitchen, the heart of the house.
The vibes.
Yeah.
The vibes are in the kitchen.
Consume vibe.
Our house. In the middle of our house. Our house. In the
middle of our house. Our house.
Our house.
Don't keep saying that before it actually happens.
Maybe I should give House of Leaves another try.
This is great.
Okay. Well,
I got through a good chunk of it, but even I was like, this shit fucking dense.
Yeah.
I mean, it
House
is dense,
of
but
Leaves is a very good book that you need to find because it has lost up its own ass.
Yeah.
But it is an excellent book when you find it.
all right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Knocks on the door.
Raymond opens.
Nice.
Tea in hand.
I don't know. When
Let's go on inside, Father David.
I'm just gonna sit very, very obediently in a chair.
Raymond will give him his tea, and then I don't know. It worked before. He will just clasp his hands in prayer, and wait for Father David to join him.
And he clasps his hands in front of himself, and both of his hands are bandaged.
Oh, very Christian.
Oh, very Christian.
He will actually Raymond will actually say that one under his breath. So Christian, unbelievable.
Dr. Celeste LeBlanc will shoot him a murderous glare.
Vater unser im Himmel, geheiligt werde dein Name, dein Reich komme, dein Wille geschehe. Wie im Himmel, so auf Erden. Unser tägliches Brot gib uns heute. Und vergib uns unsere Schuld, wie auch wir vergeben unseren Schuldigen.
It is what the Lord has commanded. Keep falsehood and deceitful words far from me. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with the bread that is my portion. You would dwell on in the heights.
You could make it a contest. I have the Latin version here.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our sins as we forgive those who sin against us. Save us from the time of trial, and deliver us from evil. For the kingdom, the power, and the glory are yours, now and forever. Amen.
Und die Herrlichkeit in Ewigkeit. Amen.
Didn't know you
Raymond,
prayed.
Raymond will also drink his tea.
I didn't know you prayed, Mr. Shafter.
I don't.
And much less in German.
Comes with the studies.
I see.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to move Jonah in, but I'm also there and sipping some tea.
He manifests.
He manifests.
69.
My German,
Nice.
other language German skill is at 70, so
Ooh, nice.
it's just, I could
I
wait.
mean, Raven is fluid.
Also, 25, I could actually do it in Spanish.
Oh my god.
Motherfucker.
The what? It's fine. I have to have some good rolls sometime.
Yeah, so quit using them on trivial bullshit.
No,
You'll
never,
use up all your
never.
luck,
That
and
is
then
the
you will roll
entire.
like shit.
This is the entire point of playing tabletop games, that you waste your good rolls on absolute crap.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, actually.
Anyway, Raymond. We'll just talk like in kind of soft tones. Try not to upset David anymore. So, David, I was thinking, and this is not set in stone yet. I was thinking we should break the door down, and maybe that will allow the butterfly specter to reach the lake.
Not a bad idea, but I wonder if... remember when we were in the peacock room, Mr. Shafter, and we looked upon the window with the glasses, and we saw that the window was not repaired with the glasses on, but it was in fact still shattered. What if it's the same case with the door?
Yeah,
And even if we take the door from its hinges...
yes, we also thought about that it could be like a more metaphysical door that holds the ghost here. But in that case, what do we do? Do we
I
find?
fear it
we'd have-
might be probably keeping the door closed. Maybe. I think. I don't know. I need to find out more.
Yes, maybe we can find a ghost key for the ghost door. That sounds laughable. Not that I say it.
He starts like very quietly muttering while rubbing his fucking temples.
You know, I think taking the door off its hinges is a good idea. First of all, it doesn't incur any property damage that we'll have to pay for via rent. And second of all, it disallows any sort of lock shenanigans from going on. We can find out by doing that if it's a physical door that keeps him in or if it's a metaphysical one.
That is also fair. How many more apparitions of the specter do we get?
Apparently, in the notes of the book, it's a nightly thing.
It just so happens that this time of year is when the butterflies are actually alive and able to gather.
Right. In that case, we should find out how to open a ghost door. In fact, we should remove the door first and look at it with the little special glasses we have. Maybe make a picture.
That's a good idea.
And if we see like a green door in midair, we know it's, that.
Yeah, actually, that would be the simplest way to go about it.
How are you feeling, David? More sugar? You look like you could need sugar.
This wonderful company at the table tonight. Thank you very much, Raymond.
I will be right back, Patty. We'll begin setting up comfort food and entertainment.
As always. David will take a tea and he'll think about the sugar, but just shake his head. No, thank you for the offer, though, Mr. Shafter. It was... That was... terrifying.
Completely.
I'd say so.
I think it would be a good idea to not touch the demon board again.
Yeah, let's not, or let's do that.
On a positive note, we clearly struck a nerve with the big bat.
Well, we definitely got some attention.
Just
And
checking
I don't know if we wanted that level of attention.
Either way, I want to handle it. I want to handle the board with my rosary and some holy water. And hopefully we don't need to use it again.
Hopefully.
So I'll grab it. When it comes time.
We can do that tomorrow. And I mean you're not doing that alone.
Agreed.
Alright. I'll just be taking it up. Stairs anyways, it's alright. Thank you for everything. I appreciate the support and the comfort during that time.
Of course. Wonder what would have happened if I failed that roll. Would I have just thrown money at him?
Probably.
No.
Probably.
Calm down, David. Calm down. Have 100. Have 200. Come on.
Start playing. I think it, like, you would joke about that, but then I think more realistically you would have Raymond play ABBA songs, which would just make it worse.
Probably.
Oh, no.
Probably.
Because David loves ABBA songs, but like at a moment like that, he'd feel like he was absolutely losing his fucking marbles to the devil.
The devil is here, and he's playing ABBA. Oh, God.
The devil is here, and it sounds like ABBA. They said even the devil has the voice of an angel. Or he was once God's most favored angel.
Yeah, probably. Anyway.
Oh, no.
Fantastic.
No.
Okay. Where's the to-do list? No thing.
Are you trying to bite my hand meat? How dare!
Like never, David. David just gnawing on his arm. Yum, 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 yum.
I would never bother David. Anyway, Gaslight Gatekeep good, boss.
Well, let me roll gaslighting.
I'm back.
Welcome back. David
Yes.
sincerely thanked everyone for being there for him.
Oh,
Then we started gnawing on his arms, apparently.
Yeah. Threatening to
we
play
just
ABBA
needed
with
a
the voice
taste.
of the devil. Just a taste of that, Holy Father.
Yeah, a taste that holy
welcome
beef.
Jesus into your heart through your stomach.
Yeah.
His body and blood.
Serving in common.
Let's put stuff
I
on the
take
to-do
it.
list.
We will have our tea and our snack guns, and we'll watch The Last Unicorn.
Yes.
We should
Oh
do,
yeah, David will be.
we should do this
handling
outside the
Unicorn.
game too eventually.
Yeah.
Read.
I haven't watched Last Unicorn in years.
Mm-hmm.
God, same, yeah.
Yeah, Connor. David's gonna be like when the time comes to put that thing away. It's gonna be using like all that good old Christian sauce to put that thing away.
All that Christian
Don't-
sauce.
Everyone has
Don't-
decreed that it's a bad idea.
Don't call it that.
Christian sauce.
Don't know.
We should call it that.
No.
Forever.
Need that sauce, man. Need that sauce in me.
Sauce.
So,
Raw sauce.
all of you finish your tea, and you get comfort food, comfort snacks, comfort ice cream, and
Comfort movie.
Comfort movie. And eventually after that, I take it all of you skedaddle on off to bed in the same room.
We are once again all
Sure.
sleeping in the same room.
Yes.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Sleep. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Everyone will sleep and Father David's just lying there staring at the ceiling.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John.
Oh yeah.
John. Will it?
Will it?
Will it?
Will it?
Ah, good lord.
Will it?
No, it won't.
Oh.
What, honey?
Type in.
Taking
It won't. I'm declaring that it will not.
Yeah,
I'm saying it will.
all
Shit.
of you fuckers sleep in the same room that night.
Should we just sleep? Should we just fall asleep while watching The Last Unicorn?
I mean, that's likely going to happen.
Yeah. Let's see. Yes. Yes, it will.
Okay.
Alrighty, so eventually all of you drift off to sleep. It's tough going for most of you, but being in the same room, all huddled together as closely as you can get, helps a fair bit. There's also the ubiquitous sound of purring, which helps lull many of you into a deep sleep, although one of you remains stubbornly awake. Father David.
Mm.
You had...
One.
Go ahead.
Go you first.
I just gonna say you had things you wanted to do, right?
Yeah. Nighttime activities. Just of the totally innocent sort. After everyone is out, David is gonna lay there for a moment, staring at the ceiling, thinking about the events of the night. And he's gonna slowly get up. And he's gonna quietly leave the room.
Oh, where's he gonna go, Coops?
I think you know exactly where he's gonna go. He's gonna go to that. Gonna go to that room.
That fucking room.
That room with the board in it.
The room with the board in it. He wants to be in the room where the board in the room.
The board is the room where the board is.
Hang on a sec. Gotta move
Carefully, gonna carefully close the door behind him. I'm in a cold sweat.
the cold fucking sweat. Oh, honey.
I got insane fucking murder shakes.
Father David tiptoes through the dark and only dimly moonlit mansion. He can practically hear his own footsteps echoing between the halls, even though he's making them as quiet as he possibly can. He sneaks all the way down to the first floor, where he treads carefully across the marble, across the carpet, and into the room where the demon board still lies on the table, slightly askew from having been shoved with everybody's surprise. The planchette has fallen down onto the ground and lies illuminated in a beam of moonlight, a green glow reflecting off of its strangely shaped lens.
I'll take it. I'll lean down and pick up the bone planchette, using the soft, well-worn fabric of his nightshirt to wipe it clean. Before he places it on the goats.
He places it on the goats.
He sits there and he looks at it for a solid moment. He wrings his hands. He's also in a cold sweat, looking at that thing. And there's a feeling of guilt in his chest. Before he reaches out and touches it. Alistair Crowley, are you still lurking around here?
There's a solid moment of quiet, just complete and utter stillness permeating the room. There's a chill sneaking up on Father David, and as he feels that tingling his spine, he feels the planchette slowly move.
He swallows. Are you the one holding the door closed? So Michael Fairchild can't leave.
Father David feels another chill, and he hears something in the room with him.
What does that mean? To the center of the earth. Why?
He feels the chill wrap itself around him again. It almost feels as if something brushes past the bandages on his one hand.
He's shaking a little again. What do you mean?
I am in hell. Right. I mean, good.
What are you doing with Esther? Dance goats!
Dancing?
The fuck does dance goats mean?
Dance go.
Brother David, with like the power of God, grabbing the tall man by the throat. What does dancing goats mean?
What does what does dance go mean?
What does
Oh,
dance goat mean?
shit.
What does the dancing goats mean?
We play. Okay. Hmm.
Why?
Child. Yeah, okay.
Are you looking out for her? Why are you scaring us?
Oh, for fun. I get
This
it.
is how you play? I see. Is there any way you might know how to help Michael, their child, out of the door?
He must. Reach. Yeah, the lake, right?
He must reach the lake? No. Rachel?
But he did.
But he did. He held her head.
Like,
What's that mean?
yeah.
Right.
Did he just call you a silly priest?
Yes, he fucking did.
Well, fuck him.
Beat him up.
Silly priest.
Well, fuck you too. Yes.
Oh.
Why are you calling me silly?
Was that? Yeah, he's just fucking with you. When we got the skull.
Yeah,
from
I'm
the
not sure how
lake-
much I believe him.
Yeah, me neither. But when we got the skull from the lake, was there a corpse we missed?
Fine. Do we need the rest of Rachel out of the lake?
Fuck's sake.
And how do we help him reach her?
Don't. Oh fuck! Useless. What a useless goddamn ghost.
Fine. Thank you, Prowley.
Long ass string of letters. Just don't mention it. You're welcome.
Silly priest.
Signed, Alistair Prowley.
Shall we play another game eventually? Not sure I like the looks of that, Prowley.
Just fucking troll. Fucking troll ghost.
Is he making tiny pentagram shapes with the goat?
Probably. He's just trying to scare
Yeah,
you.
probably.
He's just trying to mess with you. It's fine.
And David sighs and shakily moves the planchette down towards goodbye.
As he does that, he feels some resistance in the planchette.
Give me that.
He pauses and he lets the planchette be guided again.
Not yet.
Not yet, stay. Prowley, what do you need?
It's gonna spell you. Run, David! Run!
He's
Run!
trying so hard to be so run, David.
Run!
Why?
Don't forget
Why?
to say goodbye.
Yeah, it would be rude not to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Goodbye, demons.
David asks why. After he spells out you.
Put it put it. I didn't get that last one, I think.
Yeah, put
Put
it
it to
or oh.
The board? And what?
Okay. The planchette disappeared.
The planchette not only disappeared, it was thrown off the table.
Okay.
You can't talk about it. You can't talk about it. Go find the planchette. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
David stands and goes for the planchette.
Right. Oh, demon? And then
Yeah.
it got thrown? Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Didn't get to finish demon.
Talk about it. Say goodbye.
You should say
He's
goodbye.
he's
Indeed.
going for the.
Don't say goodbye. It's bad.
Just knock on
He
wood.
goes and he finds the planchette, which landed upon the floor. And this time there is less resistance as he says goodbye.
Thank you, Pearly. Good night and goodbye. He gets up, just stock stiff.
He feels that coldness all around him.
I gotta shuffle. I gotta shuffle so I can see my boy. There we are. Coldness?
Coldness. There's coldness all around.
He kind of grabs out his pocket, takes out the glasses, looks around.
And as he looks around, he at first sees nothing. It's as though there's absolutely nothing else there with him. And he looks down, he looks at the board, and it is covered in great big green smudges. And so are his bandages and his arms. And there are hands on his arms.
Oh,
Who-
my
who's speaking?
love, my darling.
And that's enough for today, everybody.
Good night,
Hey.
everybody.
Why didn't you
That's
run?
Oh,
great
boy.
timing. I gotta get going.
Yeah, I got to go to sleep too.
But
Hoo boy.
all right,
Wee.
yeah,
Look
baby.
Looking forward to seeing Coops' backup character next time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be a great time.
A great time.
Nothing bad will happen.
Nothing.
Definitely not.
Nothing bad has ever happened in this house.
I gotta
Exactly.
get going. Take it easy.
Bye.
Let's see what happens next week on Dragon Ball. Wait.
Wait.
Yeah.
Spooky mansion.
Okay.
Spooky
Oh,
mansion.
Yeah.
God, I'm shaking.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Coops, I'll
Good
also
night,
let you know how
everybody.
these cookies turn out.